Good morning. Here we are on a video. I just thought it would be really fun to document this whole process. One, because I had some questions around the dried florals that I'm doing for my own wedding, so I'll talk about that a little bit later in the week. And then I just thought it would be fun to do a video so that when I'm 80 and sitting in a rest home, I can play this video and just like reminisce. So today is kind of like a wedding day, to be honest. Like, we are meeting with the caterer. The caterer is coming here. So we are getting married at home and the caterer is going to be using our kitchen. So she's coming out to have a little look just at the space to see what she needs to bring, I guess. And then I've got the gym later tonight. So I'm really looking forward to that. We've been away on holiday camping, and so I haven't been for about a week. And I just love going. I think working for myself and living rurally, I think it's really important to make sure that you're seeing people, because if I wanted to, I could go all week with not seeing a single person, and that is good for no one's mental health. By not seeing, I mean, like, I see my family, but other people. So that is what the plan for the day is. We've had a really productive day. I met with the caterer. It went really well. She saw the kitchen and we just kind of like fine-tuned the menu and anything else that I need her to do in terms of like organizing platters or cutting up the wedding cake, that kind of stuff. So that was good. And then I met with the photographer, so just talking about like shots that I kind of want to get on the day, talking through locations, that kind of stuff. It's all on the farm, so it's really easy in terms of location. Like, we're all getting ready at home. The guys are having downstairs and we're having upstairs, so that makes it easy. Then I popped to the op shop, and the purpose of me going in was I made a goal maybe a couple of years ago that before I do shopping, I have to go and check out an op shop to make sure I can't get what I want at the op shop before I go and purchase it new. I don't do it all the time, let's be real. I've bought my wedding dress new, like, it doesn't happen all the time. But anyway, I really wanted an oversized denim jacket I want to sew some pearls or something on the shoulder to wear on the wedding day, like if it's cold, and then like also somehow write the word bride on the back. I've seen some really cool ones, so I kind of want to DIY that myself. So I managed to find an op shop, a denim jacket at the op shop, and it's originally from Cotton On. It's like a perfect oversize size, so that's fabulous. And then while I was in there, I also found like a dress. It's like a shirt dress just without the collar. Where is it? Oh, I can't find the top. Anyway, it's like this kind of beigey fabric. Is that leopard print? I'm not sure. Anyway, I got that. That was $10, so that was a real bargain. And I think that's all I have to report. Went and saw my granddad. That was really lovely. Went to the supermarket, forgot my bags, so put it in a box. And now I'm just about to head to the gym for my little group training session. Good morning. I have just had my morning coffee, had a shower, ready for the day. It's kind of been raining like all yesterday and overnight, but I think the sun's gonna come out, which is gonna be a good thing. So I thought I would walk you through some of the flower arrangements that I have been making, how to make them, the different flowers that I've been using, just to give you some ideas if it's something that you want to do as well. Okay, so the first one I'll show you is this big cane. It's like a room divider. So I purchased the cane divider off, I think it was Facebook Marketplace. So that's always a really good place to look for wedding things, because, you know, most people only use the wedding stuff that they've bought once. So it's like pretty much in new condition, you know, or you can find really cool things like this that have been around for ages, but they've stood the test of time. Like, there's definitely a little bit of wear, but you can't see it. Like, no one's gonna be looking that close at the cane. It's just gonna look cool. So I'll spin you around and we can talk about the different flowers if you like. So there's two ways that you can attach that I know of, two ways that you can attach flowers. So one way is using foam squares, or you can get different shapes as well. So for floral foam, this one is the one that's for dry flowers. If you get the green one, it just means that you can use fresh flowers and it holds the water to keep them fresh. So one way is to use floral foam to create creations, or the second way is that you can use chicken wire, which I'll show you next. So floral foam, you just poke the ends of the flowers into the foam to create your wee piece. So for this one, I knew I needed to create some length, so that's why I've used the palms to really like make the piece a lot bigger. And then I knew I wanted to have some statement pieces like the red protea, and then after that I just kind of used the big flowers like the hydrangeas that I've dried. Yeah, mainly the hydrangeas. They take up a lot of space, which is great. And then I've just gone in with little pieces. I don't even know what this is, but it was found on the side of the road. The wee daisies I've purchased. So what I did is you want to create length, so I've done that with the palms. The toys really like stretches the whole floral foam out. Then I've used my big flowers and like the hydrangeas, and then I've gone in with the little ones to kind of fill those gaps. So little ones like this are really good for just filling in those little spaces. Then on the back I have just attached the floral foam with cable ties. So this is going to be against a tent like marquee wall, so no one's going to see. I might just trim those ends off, but no one's going to see the cable ties that I've used to attach it. So I have done 2 of these pieces. This one here's got a little disco ball in it. I'm going to hang disco balls from the screen as well, like hanging down here from the flowers, because it's going to be part of our dance floor. So the next way that you can attach flowers, which is really easy as well, is with chicken wire. So here, I don't know if you can really see, maybe up the top here, I've created these cylinders that I've just wrapped the chicken wire in a cylinder and attached them again with cable ties. And I've just made like 3 cylinders and attached them all the way down the edge of this cane screen divider. And then all I have done is just like poked the stems through the holes in the chicken wire. And the more, as you're working, the more flowers you put in there, the more secure they get, because all the sticks are kind of like supporting each other as well. Again, for these ones, I've added some palm leaves for the height. I still need to, like I said earlier, spray paint some more palm leaves that will hang off the side of them. And then again, I've just filled them with the big flowers like the hydrangeas, proteas, yeah. And then just filled them in again with the wee daisies, some of these little brown ones, little pieces of toy, and just worked my way down essentially. So yeah, that's how I've done it. In terms of like foraging for the flowers, I have hardly purchased any. The ones I have purchased are the little daisies, and then these really nice like burnt orange, I don't even know what they are, they're almost like a wheat. So I've foraged all the different hydrangeas from different people's gardens. The proteas were like out of a bouquet that a family friend had, and I just asked her to keep them for me and dry them, which she's done. These grow on the side of the road in New Zealand, so normally they're a white flower, and I just watched them as they were a white flower, and over the year they slowly died, and once they had died I went and picked them, so they were pretty much already dry anyway. Beautiful bracken fern that just grows on the side of the road in New Zealand as well. Again, it grows green, but over winter it dies off and goes this beautiful brown color, so I just picked it in winter, which means again it was already dry. Toys grow on the side of the road, grow on farms. If you have farms near you, just go and talk to the farmer. I'm sure they won't mind you picking them. What else have we got? I think the trick with the hydrangeas is you pretty much have to wait till the hydrangea is almost dead on the bush. If you pick them when they've just bloomed, they're going to wilt and just not look that great. So yeah, I think when you start foraging for flowers, you start to see them everywhere. Like whenever Logan and I go on road trips, I'm constantly looking on the side of the road for things that we could pull over and pick. So once you start looking, they're just everywhere, which is really exciting. The palm leaves, again, you can buy these, they're quite expensive, but I knew someone that had a tree, so we just cut them all down. Well, actually I didn't know someone. My parents' neighbours had a tree, so they cut them down. And then I've just spray painted them. So spray painted these ones white, which I think really effective. And then these ones up here, it says it's a khaki, but it's more just like a natural brown. So yeah, that's the flower. In this little box here, I have a whole lot of brass, let me get one up for you, brass vases that I've just been collecting from op shops, and then I've just put, where can I put this for you? Here. So I've got a whole lot of brass vases that I've just collected from op shops, and then I've just made little flower arrangements kind of with whatever I have had left. So they're all done, which is great, and they'll just go on the tables. And then the other thing that I have done is, oh, I mean, dried flowers also break really easy, so gotta watch that. The other thing I have done is painted these pots. So this was a glass vase just from the op shop again, and you just mix paint with baking powder and it gives it that beautiful, like, oh, you can't really see too well in this video, but it gives it like a beautiful pottery look. So that's the other option that's going on tables as well. I think one of the joys of working with dried flowers, especially DIYing your own wedding, is that they're not going to die on you, like they're already dead. So you can do so much prep ahead of time. Like there's absolutely no way I could do any of this with fresh flowers, because you would probably have to do it like the day before your wedding, and I don't want to be rushing around doing that. Oh, that's Eddie crying. I don't want to be doing that. I want to be able to enjoy the few days ahead. I want to have everything done so that I can just relax as much as possible. Yeah, and just have a nice day, really. Good morning. So I haven't done any videoing over the weekend because Mum and Dad were here, so they were doing like gardening things, cleaning all the inside and outside of the windows, which was lovely. And one of my projects was I showed you that jacket that I bought at the op shop. So I sewed all the pearls on, so I'll flip the camera around and show you. So I just used pearls that I had at home, so there's like uneven ones, small ones, they're like all different colors as well. I just kind of used whatever I had. And then I put some down on the sleeves. I want to put a few more down the sleeves. And then on the front, again, I've done some just coming down the sides there. Like, I don't know if you can see those stitches, it's not neat, but it will hold. And then I'll just put some, I think some more down the sides there, just so they're a little bit more obvious. But yeah, that's the jacket I've been working on. I haven't quite made a plan for the day today. I'm gonna clean my room because it's an absolute state. And then I really need to make earrings for myself and the bridesmaids. So I should probably do that. We'll see what happens. So I've actually just got into bed with coffee. It's like 4 p.m. and I'm exhausted. Like I haven't even done anything that extreme today, like, but I am just tired. I realize it's risky having a coffee at 4 p.m. Normally my general rule is not to have one till like after 3, but here I am. Feels good right now, so we'll just run with it. I'm just sitting here having a smoothie and editing this video, and the last clip, it just will not like load properly. The sound and the video is just like, it's lost it. Like, it's just, we can't put that in there. So this is a really abrupt end, but thank you for watching the video. The next video will be me doing like a paper mache wishing well container and making the earrings for the bridal party, which I'm very excited for you to see. So yes, thank you for watching this first little video. I'm really excited to share these kind of like weekly, maybe, I don't know, videos that have like little crafty projects. Even once the wedding is done, I still want to continue to share some of the crafty stuff that I'm getting up to. But anyway, for now, thank you for watching, and we'll catch up in the next video.